What's going on, everyone? We're going to continue with the adventure. We just chose our starter Pokemon. I chose Charmander. And we're going to get all three. So, at this point in the game, we really don't have a clear objective. The game itself really hasn't made it clear on what we really want to do. But we can assume the main character, Red, wants to raise Pokemon. Uh-oh. Let's check out our Pokemon, says Blue. Alright, so this will be our first fight. Okay, Blue wants to fight. Blue sent out Squirtle. And there goes Charmander. Alright, let's go over some... Obviously, this is the name of the enemy. This is the name of our Pokemon. So, Squirtle, Charmander. They're both level 5. We can see how many hit points our ally has. We can't see how many hit points the enemy has, but we can see the health bar. We can see the percentage of its max health we have within reason. Just a visual look. All right, so we can fight, or we can use an item. We have a potion. We can't run. There's no running from a trainer battle, and we can switch Pokemon. Well, right now we only have one Pokemon, so let's see what we can do. So we can either scratch or growl. Charmander doesn't have any fire moves, and Squirtle does not have any water moves. So it's an even match despite the type advantage. As we can see, this is the type. It's just a normal attack for scratch or growl. Alright, uses scratch. Okay, Squirtle uses tackle. Okay, it looks fairly even. Looks like a little bit more damage was done. And scratch again. Alright, I landed a critical hit. So I believe that does 50% more damage. So if the attack did 10... If the base attack did 10 points, it would do 15 for a critical hit. I don't think it's double. But it's just luck. So critical hits are fairly random. So depending on if you land critical hits or if the enemy lands critical hits, you may have to use that potion. It's really a lot of luck. Alright, we're going to use Scratch. There's one more that didn't do too much damage that time. So Tail Whip. It failed, so lucky me, he didn't use a move. So what does Tail Whip do? I couldn't demonstrate it, but Tail Whip lowers the defense. So if he used Tail Whip, it doesn't do any damage. It will lower my defense, but when he uses Tackle, I will take more damage. I'm going to use Growl to demonstrate what this one would do. So he growls at him, it lowers the attack. So now when he tackles, it'll do less damage. And then this is countered by a defense. His defense fell, so now it's pretty much even again. I can growl at him 6 times, he can use Tail Whip 6 times. Before, that's the max it'll go. So if I use Growl 6 times, his attack will not go any lower. And if he uses Tail Whip 6 times, my defense won't go any lower. These aren't permanent status changes. This is just for this battle. There's also items and moves that raise your attack in your defense. And those can be raised up to 6 times. Alright. So luckily for me, I didn't have to use the potion this fight. Depending on how the fight turns out, you may have to use a potion to make sure you won. If you win, you get some experience and you level up. So we won this fight. This concludes the tutorial. So we leveled up our guy. We really don't know what we're supposed to be doing yet. You know, we just started off in Mom's house. We wanted to go out into the grass. And Professor Oak dragged us to his lab and gave us a Pokemon. Alright, so now we don't know what to do. And I am going to go ahead and save this game. Alright, we can go ahead and close this. And just, I'm going to go ahead and copy this file here. I'm going to rename this file Pre-Fight. That way, if I ever want to go to it, and this will be my current one. I'm probably going to end up deleting this one later. But, yep, this is, I can always refer to this one back. I gave a demonstration a couple tutorials ago. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to press on in the next video.